Here we go. And a 5, 6, 7, 8. We're back. Happy 2025, everybody. It's a new year. Things are only going to get better for you, girly. Just kidding. You were a dumb fat bitch in 2024 and you're going to be a dumb fat bitch in 2025. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to me. Ding, ding, ding. I don't know if this is terrible foreshadowing for the rest of my year, but this morning, I did a pretty invasive sauna and I go into my bathroom and I get a whiff of something. You always smell it first. And then I look down and I see just a little brown snail trail slithering from my closet. Just follow the brown brick road all over my new European white oak, non-insurance covered fucking floors. Okay. And, I asked Andy to watch his child, for just a mere 45 minutes so I could detox, so I could sweat, so I could live my Melissa Wood Tupperwareberg life with a Y, start the new year off right. And after some further investigation, what apparently happened is Andrew was too busy watching some fucking sporting event, which I can't even fathom that there is a sporting event for him to consume every single day of the fucking week. Every day there is a sporting event. And I ask you, how and why? Isn't there football season, basketball season, badminton season, wrestling season, golf season? Are there seasons or is it ever occurring? Because this fucker, he's got that phone on his thigh everywhere we go, consuming some fucking game. And I look at him and I'm like, you should quit the music business and you should work at ESPN if you love it so much. Like, why are you watching, Arizona Community College basketball games instead of listening to your Charisma for Days wife talk shit about an innocent bystander? I don't understand. I'd rather him be watching little person gangbang porn, okay? On the reg. It's too many sporting events. It blows my mind and he gets in a trance. And I know he's not listening to me because I'll be telling, a story that I get paid the big bucks for. And he's just barely blinking and he goes, no way. That's so funny. No way. And I'm like, bitch, you're not even fucking listening to me. So, whatever fucking community college badminton game he was watching, left his son to do a sensory art project with Leo's fecal matter. Leo had explosive diarrhea, okay? And it was everywhere. It was everywhere. Why? Because Andrew fed him some yellow-tailed toro sashimi the night before. So it went out like liquid all over our freshly sanitized steamed carpets because I had to fucking sanitize, steam, Scotch guard, demoldify all the upholstery in this house, the drops, the sofas, the carpet. And before you say, Jackie, ew, carpet, I have the most gorgeous, mohair velvet carpet in my closet, okay? Because I just imagined stepping into my pale pink closet and rubbing my curly little biogelled toes in a thick carpet wave, okay? Now it needs to be ripped out because there is feces so just embedded in said carpet. Poop everywhere. So, Clyde found her way into the closet and just smushed said fecal matter. We're starting off with a bang this year. This is a wonderful intro. Just poop everywhere. Fecal matter everywhere. On his hands, on his body, in the carpet, on the walls, on my brand new European oak non-insurance covered floors, okay? Just handprints, footprints, knee prints, all over the place. All the while, Andrew's just, tracking his fantasy football league. I wanted to run him over with my fucking car, but I didn't because I'm practicing just new methods of communication and I just stood in the den. I looked at him for about 15 seconds before we made eye contact. She looks up and she's like, hey, babe. And I'm like, hi, Andrew. How are you? He's like, good. What's going on? And I'm like, and he's like, what is that? And I'm like, and then I point down on the ground. He sees the fecal trail. And I said, Andrew, I am so sorry to burden you, but I very brazenly asked for 45 minutes of mama time. Okay, mama bear, me time. New Year, who dis? And in the matter of the last probably 6 minutes while you were deeply invested in some sad football game, our son, not our son, your son, found his way into the closet and built sandcastles out of Leo's feces, and now it is covering all of our new floors. So I'm going to take a meditative jacuzzi for 14 minutes, and by the time I get back inside, all the fecal matter must be gone, or else. And then I exited stage left, sat my ass in the jacuzzi, took 18 deep breaths whilst imagining greener pastures of a life fuckless and free without my husband and my child. And then I came back inside and it smelled of Clorox and happy wife, happy life. So that's where we're at. Hopefully, it's only uphill from here, except it's not, because I'm going to a Rams game today. Hook 'em horns! Okay, nobody gives a flying fuck about my fecal morning. Let's just dive back into what's really important, and that would be the Jason Baldoni, formerly known as Justin Baldoni, and Blake Lively saga. Now, last week when I was sitting with Max, things were different. We didn't know then what we know now. And to be honest and uncurated and unfiltered, when a situation like that presents itself and you're behind a microphone, we believe victims. We support the women. That's what we do in 2024 and in 2025. So obviously, hearing that she filed this sexual harassment claim and nude videos and pornography and, just her personal boundaries being crossed, we were presented one side of a story, and quite frankly, as a lassie behind a microphone, it's a good look to just support women, as we should. We gotta rally for those bitches. I'm not gonna march for them, but I'll rally for them, just given what we were presented with. Now, this week, we are presented with a very different story. We know that the text messages were altered, small details that really do change the communication and the narrative of the truth. Emojis being withheld, just certain text messages being extracted from overall conversations, many text messages from Justin Baldoni, aka Jason Baldoni, very outwardly concerned that his team would appear to be planting negative stories about Blake Lively. There's not a lot of text messages disparaging her. There's not a lot of interviews disparaging her. And now, given all of this evidence, it appears it's awkward, not to quote Bethany Frankel, but this really does lie in the court of public opinion at this point. And what I'm seeing is that most people are, I don't want to say siding because that seems divisive and sophomoric, but most people are leaning towards Justin Baldoni in this case because he's releasing every text message. He's filed a lawsuit against the New York Times. He has not filed a lawsuit against Blake Lively or the studio. Blake Lively also has not filed a lawsuit. She filed a complaint with the California something. She filed a complaint, not a full lawsuit, okay? But like I said, a lot of these text messages, a lot of these narratives and conversations are minced and parsed, and we're not getting the full conversation. I do think that this is what's interesting about this. Now, historically speaking, women are categorically oppressed and not heard. If we're looking at an overall theme of the way that the media treats women, this is a very interesting case because if we're talking about power dynamics and we take gender out of the situation, Blake Lively is a Hollywood heavy hitter, okay? Her husband is Ryan Reynolds, and they hold a lot of pull in the media, in Hollywood, in the biz, as they say. And, no disrespect to Justin/Jason Baldoni, before this whole It Ends With Us saga, I wouldn't have known who the fuck he was, okay? I think he was on like a Betty the Virgin, what is it? Ugly Betty, or like a Jane the Virgin, missed it. Okay. Missed that one. So had no clue who the fuck he was. So actually, in this situation, I do believe Blake Lively to have the upper hand. Her best friend is Taylor Swift. Her husband is Ryan Reynolds, okay? And when you really get into the minutia, I'm not exactly a literate lassie, but I have read a lot of these documents, these legal documents. Just call me Gloria Allred. And it's really not looking good. And it's going to be interesting to see how far Blake Lively wants to take this, because when you get into a public situation like this, and now it is so divisive, you've got everybody weighing in, it's so public. There's only really one course of action, and it's like full 100% transparency and accountability. So I don't know if that's even possible for Blake Lively at this point, because what has been presented to us has been minced and parsed. So now we're already coming from a place of distrust as the public, and it's just a lesson, if nothing else, a lesson that you can't present parts of the truth. You have to present everything with zero secrets to have any sort of real resolution. And I think that particularly now in the social landscape, I think that people have always, the keyboard warriors have always wanted to like persecute celebrities, which I don't co-sign on. And I think it's pathetic, stupid, and like they're better looking, richer, and more talented than you. So get off your fucking computers and go live, laugh, love. Okay. But in this situation, because of the power dynamics and like so much shady shit that's going on with like P. Diddy, Jay-Z, these primarily male celebrities that are not being reprimanded or held accountable for their fucked up actions, I think the keyboard warriors are really, really ready to rumble. And Blake Lively doesn't necessarily deserve the heat that she's getting. It's funny because like Kanye West can say terrible, terrible fucking things about, you know, wanting to kill Jewish people, and little to no public ramifications. But Blake Lively gets in a bit of a dicey, I'm just playing devil's advocate here, a bit of a dicey power dynamic public situation with, you know, Jason Baldoni, and she is being dragged through the fucking coals over this. So it does speak, see, now I'm going in circles. It does speak to a bigger issue, how we treat and persecute women. But in this situation, because the power dynamics are so off, I don't know. I mean, I personally, I don't know. It's like, it's not looking good, Blake. It's not looking good. And of course they regurgitate every old interview where they say that she's being rude and dismissive and condescending. And I do think that she's maybe just sarcastic and like, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Okay, I'm so excited about this sponsor because before they became a sponsor of this show, I used to buy these products. I ordered these products. When I found out that I was pregnant, I became, you know, just a new woman on this journey to eliminate any like toxic chemicals in my household products because I mean, my car is a disaster and I am a bit of a trash rat, but my house is the cleanest house that you've ever been inside of. It is shockingly clean. And I did not realize that all of these products that I had used forever and ever and ever and ever were full of toxic chemicals. And I just don't understand how the thing that's supposed to get rid of germs is actually harming you. It doesn't make sense to me. And that is why I switched to Branch Basics, which has given me such peace of mind. If you have a baby, you know, like my son is all over the floor, touching everything. Everything goes in the mouth. And that's why it's so important that the things that you clean your home with is healthy and clean and not full of gross shit. This new year, it is time to prioritize what truly matters, your health and the health of your home. Branch Basics understands that a safe and clean environment is the foundation of a thriving life. That is why their premium starter kit is the perfect way to kick off your healthiest new year. Do you know that most conventional cleaning products are loaded with very harmful chemicals? These hidden toxins can irritate your skin, they can disrupt hormones, they can even pollute the air inside your home. It is time to break free from the cycle of using products that compromise your well-being. Branch Basics makes it so simple to take control of your home's health. I love their premium starter kit. You're going to get everything you need. They have one powerhouse concentrate that works for everything from laundry and scrubbing counters to tackling bathroom grime. You can even use it to gently clean produce. This is plant and mineral-based formula. It's safe for babies, pets, and anyone with sensitive skin. I love this product so much. I swear by it. I used it far before they became a sponsor of this show. Could not recommend it enough. Branch Basics can help you kick off the new year with a healthier home and a fresh routine. Right now, our listeners get 15% off their entire order by using code BIBLE at branchbasics.com/Bible. That is 15% off your order at branchbasics.com/Bible with promo code BIBLE. Make 2025 your cleanest, healthiest year yet with Branch Basics. If you've ever been in the market for a new home, you know home shopping can be a lot. There's so much you don't know and so much you need to know. What are the neighborhoods like? What are the schools like? Who is the agent? Who knows the listing or neighborhood best? And why can't all this information just be in one place? Well, now it is on Homes.com. They've got everything you need to know about the listing itself, but even better, they've got comprehensive neighborhood guides and detailed reports about local schools. And their agent directory helps you see the agent's current listings and sales history. Homes.com collaboration tools make it easier than ever to share all this information with your family. It's a whole cul-de-sac of home shopping information all at your fingertips. Homes.com. We've done your homework. Oh my God, I'm so upset about this. Okay, I don't want to talk about Jason and Blake anymore. I'm over it. Martha Stewart just posted something on Instagram while I was taking a little matcha break, and she says, first and last drink in the month of January. Dry January is a perfect beginning for a dry life, which according to the U.S. Surgeon General will help you live longer and more healthfully. Does that mean Martha... Oh, sorry. Oh God, my Instagram. Does that mean Martha Stewart is going sober? Because she really is my guiding light. Dry January makes me a little bit uncomfortable, if I'm being totally honest. I am participating. I'm doing a moist January where I'm only drinking Friday and Saturday. Here's my truth, okay? And it's not lovely to say because it's just, I feel like people think that I'm sloshing back teenies. I slosh back one martini. If I have more than one drink in an evening, now granted, it is a massive cup of vodka, okay? It is a super tanker martini, but I very, very, very rarely have more than one drink in an evening. Never, almost. I would say maybe 2 days out of the month, I will have more than one drink in an evening. I very much so love putting my child down, having Andrew put a gorgeous, frothy, violently shaken martini in front of me while I sit by the fireplace and watch 3.5 hours of vintage Real Housewives. Like, that is the extent of like my drinking relationship. So, it doesn't feel excessive to me. Therefore, I don't like the idea that I have to like really cut it back because I feel like it's already very much so controlled and cut back. The ideal of like nothing feels oppressive to me. So I will be partaking in like a damp January, just Fridays and Saturdays. But normally like I will have a cocktail every single night. Most nights, I would say. But, I'm getting served a lot of dry Jan content and a lot of mocktails. I don't want a sparkling mojito out of a can. I just don't. Like, that doesn't feel appetizing to me at all. I will say, for people that are participating in Dry January, like, good for you. Love that for you. But when I was pregnant, I would make mocktail espresso martinis where I would just take decaf espresso. I would put maybe like coconut milk or like some type of a creamer and a little bit of like simple syrup, and then I would just shake it up and like put it in a martini glass with like a couple chocolate covered espresso beans, and it would be like foamy and delicious. And I'm just saying, it's a nice option. I don't want to drink a mocktail out of a can, okay? I don't want a fake rosé. Like, that's gross. Just drink water, okay? Or just cry yourself to sleep. It's so boring. Martha Stewart needs to stay on the sauce. Speaking of Martha Stewart, okay, sharp right. Meghan Markle, little Meggykins, okay? Has she been withholding the jam from us? And I understand there was a patenting issue. The name of her alleged jam, the jam that never was too close to a Harry and David project, whatever. So she had to put the kibosh. She had to abort the American Riviera orchard jam, which, by the way, like, I'm never going to get over the fact that Meghan Markle's first hero product was going to be some fucking strawberry preserves. Like, I'm going to take on Smuckers. Like, she's going to be at the Montecito Farmers fucking market slinging jam and the PR boxes with all the lemons. To even have the audacity to send out PR boxes to the likes of like Kris Jenner, Gwyneth Paltrow, Ellen DeGeneres, whoever, and you don't even have the product in the fucking pipeline, and you don't even have the fucking patent, it speaks to a bigger issue with Meghan Markle that I'm not really going to get into. But here's what's exciting. Come January, I think it's in January. It might be the 14th. I'm going to check it. We'll fact check it. In the next couple weeks, Meghan Markle has a show coming out on Netflix that's called With Love, Meghan. I saw the trailer a couple days ago. My asshole prolapsed. And I mean, if I was ever even considering a dry January, I was just lusting for a bottle of anything. Anthrax, horse tranquilizers, because I just couldn't believe my retinas and I couldn't believe my eardrums. You have to watch the trailer just to understand what I'm talking about. First of all, she hits you with a festive ice cube. It's like a dandelion ice cube, which if you listen to last week's episode, you know how I feel about a festive ice cube. It's so laborious, it's so tacky, and it's just fucking stupid, okay? It's stupid. Secondly, the drizzle of the olive oil and the spin of the crudité, like, my body can't take it right now. My adrenal glands can't take Meghan Markle's cooking show right now. She's like, I've always loved making ordinary things beautiful with a sense of wonder. Like, ma'am, you put hummus in a bowl and you hit it with a microgreen. I would like to propose Netflix. Call me, okay? A limited after show series starring said fluctuating Jackie Schimmel called With Hate Jackie, because I am Martha Stewart adjacent. I just don't broadcast it because I'm not an asshole. I'm roasting the chickens. I'm making the cocktails. I'm doing the caviar, okay? I make floral arrangements every fucking Monday. I go to the Van Nuys Flower Mart, okay? I get single stem orchids. I have those little individual orchid stem water containers, okay? I do a low and lush peony hydrangea rose with a little free-floating orchids to fucking boot, and I have floral wrap paper that looks like a leaf, but it's fucking paper. I have the formaldehyde foam floral blocks. I'm doing all of the things. You should see my curation, okay? I buy microgreens every fucking Sunday. I get the wasabi microgreens. I get the arugula microgreens. I get the radish microgreens. I get the broccoli microgreens. I'm sprinkling. You know what I did this morning, Megan? I made my son my very own recipe of protein forward ricotta motherfucking pancakes. I made a Dutch baby 2 fucking days ago in a cast iron, okay, with limon. But guess what, Megan? I'm not romanticizing the mundane. I'm not hitting you with a wonder. It's not even your kitchen. It's not even your kitchen. It's not even her fucking kitchen. That shit pisses me off. Hailey Bieber, love you like a sister, okay? The bathroom series, in the bathroom that's not yours, it never historically works. Khloe Kardashian, a star. whatever that show she did on E or Freeform or whatever, VH1, where she's sitting in her fake kitchen with her fake cookies in her fake living room. It doesn't work. It's inauthentic. Megan, nobody gives a flying fuck about your strawberry olive oil cake. Where's the jam? As we kick off the new year, I wanted to share a little secret. Over the past few years, I've actually stopped setting these grandiose resolutions. I know that's just such a shock. Instead, I've made it a habit to do something good for my health every day, and that includes using OneSkin. OneSkin has the OS01 peptide. It is the first ingredient to target cellular senescence, a root cause of aging responsible for lines, wrinkles, and crepey skin. With OneSkin's groundbreaking approach, you're not just helping your skin look and feel younger and healthier on the surface, you're helping it behave better at the cellular level, okay? So you're going to see improvements now and in the future. Remember, it's the small habits that add up to big changes. So whether you're looking for a scientifically proven cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen, or a whole new routine, we love the complete skin longevity regimen here. OneSkin can seriously transform your skin. Give it 12 weeks and see for yourself. Make 2025 the year you invest in habits that keep your skin healthier and help you look your best. Use code BIBLE for an exclusive 15% off at oneskin.co. I also am so obsessed with their body moisturizer. It feels so luxurious. I'm so excited to see the results long term. I also have been using their sunscreen every day because even in the winter, the sun is harsh, and I want my skin to look like a porcelain baby until the very end of time. Founded and led by an all-woman team of skin longevity scientists, OneSkin is redefining the aging process with their proprietary OS01 peptide. The first ingredient proven to help skin look, feel, and behave like its younger self. Get 15% off with code BIBLE at oneskin.co. That is 15% off at oneskin.co with code BIBLE. After you purchase, they're going to ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. Invest in the health and longevity of your skin with OneSkin. Your future self will thank you. It's January and everyone's trying to reinvent themselves like a real housewife hosting a new beginnings party. It's the time of year we all think we're fitness influencers and secretly know it won't last past February, but whether you're walking to the gym or walking to brunch with the girlies, you need G-Defy shoes. These aren't your basic kicks. G-Defy's patented Verso Shock technology delivers comfort, support, and total foot pampering. Whether you're hitting the gym, running errands, or making a dramatic housewives exit, these shoes have your back and your feet. I've already talked about G-Defy a million times, but if you don't want to take my word for it, take Gloria's. I got her a pair for Hanukkah and she absolutely loves them. She's skipping around the house like a little leprechaun. Because you're a bitch Bible babe, you get 50% off your entire order. Just go to gdefy.com, GDEFY.com, and use code BITCH at checkout for 50% off your entire order. And we're back. Sorry, I had to take a brief intermission because I had to go schlep to crypto. Nope, that's not in SoFi Stadium to go watch the Rams game. I did make it on the big screen. If you were at the Rams game, you're welcome. I was holding pretty severe eye contact with the cameraman during the mariachi band during intermission. But I also was able to pick two pretty substantial fights on the way there and on the way back. I had 3 chicken tenders, 1 Miller Lite, and, feeling frisky. I missed the first half of the Golden Globes, which I'm very upset about. I'm going to rewatch it tonight. But I was able to catch the second half. I mean, Timmy and Kimmy, that's not her name, Timmy and Kylie. The love, the chemistry popping off the pages, okay? She's in like a slinky chainmail silver slip dress, minimal jewelry, never looked better. Timothée Chalamet's in a little shrinky dink scarf. Oh my God, what about Anna Taylor-Joy? I know that I'm butchering these names. It's called Finger Off the Pulse, okay? It's called being present and not completely satiated by pop culture, okay? I have other interests. I'm making a vegetable soup. Call me Meghan Markle, okay? I'm roasting fucking vegetables right now. I don't have time to memorize names. Anya Taylor-Joy, she's so beautiful. She always looks great, okay? And I shouldn't have to insult your durability yet again by prefacing this, red carpet rundown brought to you by my terrible personality. I shouldn't have to preface this by saying everyone's talented, everyone's gorgeous. We're not attacking them personally. We're just attacking an exterior layer that doesn't even really belong to them, and it really isn't that deep. Granted, do I look like a swamp monster? Yes. Did I also just go to Sugarfish earlier? And the woman next to me who would not shut the fuck up, okay? I got there at 11:30. She had 3 glasses of Sauvignon Blanc. She had a fake Fendi bag, and she had the audacity to ask me if I got my gorgeous new, like, wildly sourced pale yellow, I believe the color is ice cream or buttercream, sold out Bottega Veneta capacious hobo bag. She says, "Did you get that from Shein?" I said, "No." "Why don't you go get hit by a car?" Okay. I swear to God, "Did you get that at Shein?" I was like, "Did you get run over by a semi-truck? Because you're fucking busted, okay? And you reek of Sauvignon Blanc, but I'm minding my business, not saying anything, and you've just insulted hours of bleeding out behind a microphone, okay, to just validate myself with some materialistic good. And you just took a big old shit in my hobo bag. So thanks, bitch." Oh, and she just kept talking. And then I was looking at pictures of Clyde. And then she was like, "Oh my God, he's so cute." She was like looking at my phone. Then I was doing a little online shopping. I'm trying to find this, like, I need it on sale, but like a micro mini Rabanne long sleeve silver dress with like a coordinating mixed metal neckline, because I've got a couple parties coming up, and she just kept looking over and she's like, "Oh, that's cute. Oh, that'd be great. My daughter would love that." And I was like, "Bitch, have another Sauvignon Blanc and shut the fuck up. Thank you so much." What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's talk about the outfits. Zendaya. Chills to my labia. Allegedly, she's engaged to Tom Holland, which is very exciting. I love them as a couple. I love her. Okay. She really doesn't miss Anya Taylor-Joy. See, we're landing the fucking plane. I always, you know what? Women supporting women. She's a beautiful girl. Okay. I love a pale pink. The pashmina with the fringe does take me back to a San Fernando Valley Community Center with a candy bar. Okay, if you know, you know. It screams bat mitzvah culture. And, it's very easy to do on these red carpets at these award shows, to give bat mitzvah energy. But the pashmina was jilting. It was jilting to my core. I instantly started doing the hora, okay, and yearning for a Tiffany charm bracelet, which was all I wanted at the supple age of 13. True story. I took my bat mitzvah money. I've probably already said this 17 times, so spare me the fucking feedback. I did take the bat mitzvah money that I was allowed to keep, which was around, I think my parents let me keep $400. I spent $375 when I was 13 years old on Marc Jacobs jelly slide that had crystals on it. And then I was able to like embezzle another 150, and I got a pink Juicy Couture puffer jacket with a faux fur and a heart on the sleeve, cropped. And when I tell you that I wore that jacket, Southern California, okay, it barely grazes below 60 degrees. I wore it every season for years and years and years. And I wore those motherfucking jelly Mark by Marc Jacobs sandals. I don't think they were $375. I think inflation has got the best of me. I would say they were probably $200 a la 2002, which is like an obscene amount of money. I remember I walked down to Saks Fifth Avenue, or maybe it was Off Fifth. I'm not really sure, which by the way, I just went to Off Fifth 2 days ago, and I got the most gorgeous purple Givenchy sunglasses designed by Claire, whatever, female designer. I'm wearing makeup right now, which is why I look like this, because I'm at work, which I love. If you don't get it, it's Anne Hathaway monologues. You don't belong here. With Love, Megan is calling your name. You've got the wrong fucking show. That's an Anne Hathaway monologue. And when and if I go on tour, we're all going to say it in unison as a prayer before the show begins. Okay, because I bow at the altar of Anne, Hathaway. What was I saying? Oh, I went to Off Fifth and I got these Givenchy glasses, and I got them. They were 75% off, and then they were an additional 40% off. So they were practically fucking free. And they just really fit my cool mom, like breezy athleisure aesthetic rolling into 2025 with my Shein hobo bag. What was I saying? Red carpet. Okay. Who else looked amazing? I thought Dakota Fanning looked amazing. I thought Cynthia Erivo looked amazing. I would take a bullet for Cynthia Erivo. I would like to go on record and say that. I absolutely love her. I don't find their press tour to be at all cringy. I really don't. I think that the emotions are so real, and to guffaw and make fun of them is just so lowbrow. It's low-hanging fruit, and I will not go for it. What I will say, and this is hard to say out loud because I would also take a bullet for Ariana Grande. I find her to be refreshing, kind, vulnerable, transparent, funny. Justice for her in the donuts. Somebody somewhere needs to talk to her about the eyebrows because it's such a quick fix. She's so beautiful. She is so talented. She's having such a pivotal moment in her life. And it would be amiss/remiss for someone not to pull her aside and say, honey, you've got all the resources and all the tools. We just have to we got to figure out the arch. We got to just bring them a little bit to the left and a little bit to the right. We just need to flush them out. You know what I mean? We got to work on it. It's so simple. Hop over to an Ulta, hop over to a Sephora, get a brow pencil, clip, 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 shape, shape, shape. Wand, 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 freeze, 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 and then just resume because you're doing everything perfect. We got to hit those brows because it's really important. They're the nipples of the face, some might say. Who else did I love? Okay, Zendaya, obviously. Kathy Bates. Kathy Bates could run me over with her car, okay, and then reverse and run me over again, and then power forward and run over the rest of my family, and I'd be like, she's perfect. Was she wearing the Spanx high heels, or was she just wearing a sensible Skechers with arch support? Either way, don't care. I support her. Who else did I love? Who did I? Oh, Emma Stone. Who the fuck? Wait, I'm gonna talk shit about her for a second. Who the fuck looks that good with that haircut? She's a goddamn bitch. Okay. She's a fucking bitch. I texted her this morning with a picture of her hair and I just said, what did I say? You're a fucking bitch for looking this good with this hair. Do you know? Close your eyes and imagine yourself with that fucking hair. Right now. Everybody listening at home, close your fucking eyes, okay? With those fucking eye bags. It's been a long 7 days from January 1st to January 8th. Or what's the date? Time doesn't exist. Imagine shaving your head, okay? Weathering the storm, having it grow out, and then looking like that. It's fucking annoying. It's irritating. I loved Kylie, I loved. I'm at a loss. Hold on, let me Google this very quickly. I mean, love is a strong word, but I'm just not going to, eviscerate anybody. I thought that Nikki Glaser, I thought she did an amazing job. I thought the outfits, there was a couple outfits that I was like, no, now I got to, everyone's going to get mad at me over that. But you know what? I said what I said. I'm going to stick with it, okay? It's an even fucking playing field here. I thought Selena Gomez looked lovely. I think she really was leaning into her, starlet moment, if you will. Who else did we love? We loved, okay, I got to delete this. I mean, Miley Cyrus is just as cool as they come. She's in Celine. She's got a little updo. She's giving cutouts. The body is sculpted to perfection. She's wearing sunglasses. I thought Nicole Kidman looked, baby girl, give me a glass of milk. So fucking hot. I mean, the hair is ridiculous, but she's given us so many wigs. Why stop now? It's backless. It's silver. Zendaya, like I said, stunning. Angelina Jolie. Okay. I mean, we've been over this so many times, but the grayish hair, just go, we don't need a highlight from her. She's so beautiful. The face is just perfection. The Adriana Papel called and she wants her Mother of the Bride dress back. It's just, you know what? It's terrible is what it is. Cynthia Erivo, who's she wearing? Louis Vuitton? I don't know. I don't care. She looks great. Zoe Saldana in that chocolate brown. Zoe Kravitz, that face. Can't deal with it. Cate Blanchett. Cate Blanchett could slap me across the face and I'd never say a bad word about her. She is perfection. Glenn Powell. He's what sculpted mashed potato face looks like for me. I know that everyone thinks he's so fucking hot and everyone has such a lady boner for him. I don't forgive him for anyone but you. If you have not seen that movie with Sydney Sweeney, you need to run, don't walk. It is, with all due respect, the worst romantic comedy that I've ever seen in my entire life, because it's not like objectively terrible, but it's so not funny, and it's very bad. Dakota Fanning, perfect. Salma Hayek, stunning. Ariana Grande, I get it. People did not like this look, okay? I believe it was vintage Givenchy. Don't make me do the Anne Hathaway speech again. I'm not going to do it. She's wearing gloves. We have to figure out these eyebrows for her. Somebody, somewhere. It's all out of love. Pam Anderson, okay. Dwayne Johnson in purple. Mindy Kaling, seen it all before. Kate Winslet could shoot me in the face. I would take a bullet for Kate Winslet. No notes. And, Kate Hudson, was she singing? Oh, God. Levi's Mirror. I'm not going to get into it. Anyways, that is my red carpet rundown for you. Wait, Kerry Washington and Balenciaga with the pink. Like, I can close my eyes and I know what she was trying to do. Why are people still wearing Balenciaga? I'm never going to understand this. Like, it's not happening anymore. It just feels like a bold statement. And did she say on live television something about someone being an ignorant bitch? I saw that somewhere. She was presenting with Andrew Garfield. Rare. There we go. What do you do when someone's like a babe? Is that what it is? Meow. I don't know. Woof. Nay. I don't know. Anyways, they were presenting an award. And she said something like, and this next award goes to you ignorant bitch. I saw that on TikTok and it was bleeped out, and I don't know if it's real or not, but if so, low-key funny. But maybe we just put Balenciaga to rest until they replace the problematic person, the creative director that did that campaign, like with child pornography. It's not great. Also, when are we just going to acknowledge that Balenciaga is not cute? Like the shirt on the shirt, the 15 tank tops over a t-shirt for $7,000, the IKEA bags, the weird, I'm done with you. I want to forgive you and I want to forget you. I consigned you and I'm done with you now. Carrie, hello. Sharp, right? My favorite thing right now is everyone posting their ins and outs list of 2025, which is just like, it takes some kind of a self-gratuitous slut-ass bitch to think and publish your ins and outs for 2025. Like, if anyone or their gay brother gives 1/6 of a fuck what you deem in or out. It feels very self-serving, feels very self-indulgent, and I can't get on board. But in a moment of despair, couple nights ago, I tried to draft my own list, and I would like to share it with you. Okay. Ins and outs for 2025. Ins for me would be aliens, toxins, focaccia bread, being confrontational with strangers, illegally parking, picking fights for fun, ding, 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 light cyberbullying, real fur, outsourcing everything, talking shit about people very loudly, very proudly. Cynthia Erivo's earrings. I feel like we're really focused on the nails, but we're really not paying attention to her earring game, which is superiorly strong. Potato skins, the color silver, and short nails. Okay. Thank you. Outs for 2025, swimming, food restrictions, microplastics, V-neck t-shirts. Oh my God, I'm wearing a V-neck t-shirt. Oh my God. And I'm like not wearing a supportive bra and I totally forgot I was on video. You're welcome. Wearing heels just anywhere, done. Crossbody bags, always. Social media, panty lines, no-show socks, and breakfast sandwiches. That's all I got. I'm not a breakfast sandwich person. I'm not a breakfast burrito person. If I'm going to indulge, I'm making a Dutch baby with hate or just a good old bagel. I don't classify that as a sandwich. That's a bagel. And there's a difference. Don't be fucking anti-Semitic. I don't know about you, but 2024 ended in an absolute flaming car crash for me, and I am ready to throw away the trauma of 2024 and look into the bright, beautiful future of 2025. This year, reach new heights with Via. Trusted by over 500,000 happy customers, Via is the Swiss Army knife of wellness, dedicated to harnessing the natural benefits of hemp to create high-quality wellness products. Whether you're looking to improve your sleep, focus, recovery, add a little pep to your step, or just get high, Via has something for you with products ranging from 0 to 100 milligrams of THC. Via gives you the power to blaze your own trail. Via is well renowned for their award-winning THC and THC-free gummies and vapes, THCA flower, soothing topicals, and calming drops, all crafted with the highest quality hemp sourced from trusted, independently owned American farms. And the best part, Via legally ships to nearly all states in the U.S. in discreet packaging directly to your door with a worry-free guarantee. No medical card required. So if you're 21 or over, check out our link to Via's website, link in our description, and use code BIBLE for 15% off. And if you're new to Via, get a free gift of your choice. So I have just started their Zen CBD sleep gummies, and let me tell you, they work like a charm. I sleep like a baby, and I noticed an immediate difference in my energy levels the next day because when I don't sleep, I'm a monster. The stuff is so top-notch. I highly recommend it. If you're 21 or over, check out the link to Via in our description and use the code BIBLE to receive 15% off. And if you're new to Via, get a free gift of your choice. After you purchase, they ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you this year. Enhance your everyday with Via. I truly would not have survived the holiday season without Honeylove. Their shapewear kept me looking incredible without squeezing me so much that I felt like I was going to vom, okay? All their pieces are so comfortable and flattering. They're an absolute staple in my closet. It is time for a New Year's resolution you'll actually want to keep, saying goodbye to uncomfortable shapewear for good. Let's be real, life is too short to feel squeezed and squished. Luckily, you don't have to. Today's episode is brought to you by Honeylove, the brand that's completely reimagined shapewear. Honeylove uses targeted compression to sculpt and smooth where you want and ease off where you don't. That means it is so effective and comfortable to wear all day long. It's shapewear that works with your body, not against it. The difference? Well, you're just going to feel it and see it immediately. I cannot tell you, I have tried every brand of shapewear, and about 30 minutes in, I start gasping for air, like I can't breathe. I feel like my organs are being smushed, and Honeylove, A, it's cute, B, it's comfortable, C, you're not dying to take it off. Here's the best part. For a limited time, you can get Honeylove on sale. You're going to save 20% off your entire order with our exclusive link, honeylove.com/Bible. Support the show and start your year off right by checking them out at honeylove.com/Bible. Treat yourself to the most comfortable shapewear on earth and save 20% off site-wide at honeylove.com/Bible. Use our exclusive link to get 20% off honeylove.com/Bible. After your purchase, they're going to ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Start the new year with confidence thanks to Honeylove. The internet is also ablaze because they think that Demi Moore, whose speech was deeply moving in my humble opinion, although I didn't love the dress, I don't love that color on anybody. I just don't find it to be as flattering as a gold or a silver. And you're talking to someone who loves a Gilver, but I don't know. It wasn't for me, but God bless her. She's stunning. And you know, the substance, I've tried. I've got 40 minutes left. I don't know if I have the stomach for it. It's hard for me to digest. Just like visually, I don't know. I can't get there. But congratulations. People are upset because it appears that in some of the footage, behind the scenes footage at the Golden Globes, she approaches the table and is talking to Elle Fanning, and Kylie Jenner kind of looks over her shoulder and says, you know, congrats. And Demi Moore doesn't really acknowledge the sentiment. Here's the thing. That's okay. I understand that in certain social stratospheres, not everyone's going to get a gold star on their forehead. Okay. Demi Moore is, you know, a movie star. She's an actress that's been around forever. Kylie Jenner is, by the way, I fuck with Kylie Jenner hard. I think she's a star, okay, in her own right, but in a very different quadrant of the entertainment business. So, you know, she's not an actor. She's not a thespian. She's there as Timmy Chalamet's date. And It is what it fucking is, okay? It's no harm, no foul. I don't think it's that big of a deal. If everyone wants to get all hot and bothered and, blaze her up on TikTok, let's not overshine her moment for like probably a totally innocent snub. And you know what? To be snubbed by Demi Moore at a Golden Globes, table while you're having your Nobu sashimi, what a joy. What a gift. Who cares? Kylie's going to go home and wipe her tears with, dollar bills. She's a fucking billionaire. She's a CEO, if you will. She's going to be just fucking fine. If I was in an environment like that, okay, and I went up to someone and they didn't give me the time of day, it would only make me like them more. Okay? It would only make me like them more. Let me remind you, okay? When I was a intern at Extra TV, okay? Extra, Lauren Sanchez worked there. And I will never forget it. And it only made me like her more. It was like maybe my second day, and they had bagels every morning. And I was loading up a bagel, okay? Not a breakfast sandwich. Once again, don't be anti-fucking-Semitic, okay? Give us our bagels. It's all we have. So I was having a bagel and schmear, and she walked in, and she gave me a smile, and she said, "Don't forget, eating is cheating." And then she gave me a wink, and she walked out the kitchen. And it has really stuck with me. And I just was like, that's a star, okay? She's got her biogel talents clinging to relevancy, okay? She's not letting go of that mic. She would look at any young intern that's a female, like they're gunning for her job. And guess what? We weren't. I wasn't. I'll just say that. No fucking way, okay? Would I like her job now? In a neoprene on a yacht in St. Bart's for Christmas? Yeah, I would go for that job. The Extra TV correspondent gig, I think I'm good on that one. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Eating is cheating. Oh, God. I need to get a tattoo. I need to get that on my fucking lower lip. Isn't it crazy that people love the snow? I was thinking about that yesterday for hours. It just blows my mind. They actively pursue visiting and partaking in snow. It's so cold. It's so wet. It's so schleppy. I'll never understand it. You like the snow. You want to be in the snow. You're choosing to vacate to snow. I tried going skiing. It was during COVID, and we did a big trip with all of our friends to Deer Valley. Where were we? Deer Valley? I don't know. Yeah, Deer Valley in Salt Lake City. And it was gorgeous. Listen, I love the après ski life. I want the chili. I want the cocktails. I like the outfits, kind of. But the idea of schlepping that equipment, okay, even if someone's fucking helping you, getting on a suspending bench and then having to jump off, barely just beating, paraplegicism, okay, risking your fucking life to then hurl your body down a cold mountain, okay, with fucking goggles on, and you're both freezing and sweating, okay, and ice is flying at your mouth, and your tits are frozen, and if you have to pee, you have to take off 18 layers of clothing. It's just a little bit too laborious for me, and I'm realizing in this state of my life, I just don't want to pretend that I like doing something that I don't like to do. Jackie, when have you ever done that? I don't know, kind of never. I mean, I'm pretty open about complaining. My favorite thing to do on a group trip with my friends is when an activity is taking place that I clearly don't want to be a part of. I like to ruin the energy of the whole experience by complaining violently. And it's kind of become my role in the group trip. I kind of usually don't participate, but in the off chance that I'm forced into participation, I like to very vocally try to ruin everyone's experience by presenting counter arguments for why it's not great. And I like to try to change the culture of the activity into one of disappointment. And I've done it time and time again. I didn't do that yesterday at the Rams game because I was just, it was very close proximity. And we went with, oh my God, I'm just like picking my nose. It's fine. I have a lingering bug. Like it just keeps coming back. A bat in the cave, if you will. She's clear. She's fine. We went with Stassi Schroeder and her husband, Bo. And it was so nice. I mean, she was crying about Wicked at one point. She was like, when I watch Wicked, but then seeing it through my daughter's eyes. I'm like, Stassi, I'm barely fucking here, okay? You've got me pretending to know what's going on at this football game. And now you're crying about Wicked, okay? And I haven't even finished one chicken tender. I need more alcohol for this type of conversation on a Sunday. I don't speak to people on Sundays. It's God's day, okay? I'm hibernating. But I love her so much. And I'm like, wow, this is where we're at. This is where we're fucking at. But what was the point of that conversation? Oh no, I just like went with it. I put the merch on. I did the thing. Every time I heard noise, I just cheered. They're like, nope, that was the Seahawks touchdown. And I was like, goal. Pretending is hard for me. It really is. I'm not going to do it. Out pretending 2025. Anyways, Happy New Year, everybody. I just know this is going to be our year, and I can't fucking wait. Make sure that you give me 5 stars on iTunes and or Spotify, and leave me a positive review. It really helps me, and help me help you, everybody. We will be back next week. Hold on to your labias, girls. Love you. Goodbye.